Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, I thought I would work on the winter lantern since, it's the 1st of December. Happy 1st of December to everyone. I hope the weather's good where y'all are at. We're expected to get some ice and somewhat. It's hard to say. It was supposed to be in here at 7 with some rain, and now it's pushed back to 11 o'clock at night, so I don't know. I don't know if we'll get it or not. Thought I might work on this one. And I haven't really decided what color I want to use. I haven't worked on this one in a while, so I'm just going to pick a color at random here. And everything. I'm going to take a look at the colors and see which one I want to do. And I think I'm just going to go from there. So has anybody got any big plans for December? I really don't know what all I'm going to do. I did go through a lot of my stitching to see what all I wanted to do. And I've got quite a bit. I mean, I have more cross-stitch stuff than I do pre-stamped. So that's a little different. I don't know. I may do some of this one down here. It's a beautiful purple and everything. I don't know. I want to do a color that, then again, that purple up there looks pretty too. Decisions, goodness gracious. Well, I think we'll just go with this one down here. And I don't know what color number 1 is. I don't know if it says on this one. It says it's 210, so it must be a lilac type of purple. Anyhow, so we're going to go with that color. For heaven's sakes, I haven't been able to get my nose to quit running. It's like it's going to run away with me. And everything. Last month, I joined a reading challenge. You know, you read so many pages a day. And I hate to say, I was not able to do that. I mean, I like reading, but I always had a lot of stuff to do during the day, and then I just never could find the time, and then I would pick up something to read, and then I didn't like what I was reading, so I'd put it down and find something else. So yeah, I wasn't able to keep that challenge. So I joined this month's challenge, which is the gratitude challenge, where you write down 3 things you're grateful for. So that one I can do, and it's a lot easier to do. So I'm looking forward to enjoying that one. Alrighty then. Oh, let's bring y'all down just a little closer here. But yeah. I'm not sure if they had much of a Black Friday sale in my area like they normally do. I didn't see it busy at our local Walmart. Of course, we were in there today. Well, my help if I would quit pulling the thread through. We was in there today, and it was kind of quiet and everything. Of course, it's Cyber Monday, so I guess a lot of people didn't want to be inside. They were shopping online. I wasn't able to do a Black Friday thing on my Instagram, Etsy shop and everything, so that was kind of a bummer, because I would have loved to have done that. So It's all right, I guess. Oh, I wanted to show y'all the 7 Swans of Swimming. I managed to get that done. I about forgot all about it. And it actually does look good. Here it is. It did turn out really good with all the back stitching, and I was able to put it down here in the bottom. So yeah, and I was able to put in some of that glitter silver in for the water and everything to kind of make it look like, you know, it's the moonlight shining off of it. But yeah, it turned out really pretty. I was actually impressed. So I was glad I went ahead and finished it and everything, because I wasn't happy about it being too close up here at the top. But I do believe, you know, fashion it into a pillow ornament will work out just as well. Or if I find another way of doing it, you know, I think it still turned out really well. But yeah, thought I'd share that with you. I finished that yesterday. I just took a notion to go ahead and finish it because there wasn't a whole lot left to do on it. When we got home from church, so I was like, yeah, we're going to do that. So, worked out right nicely. Of course, we had a combined service yesterday for church. Usually our church has 2 services. There's an 8:30 service, and then there's the 10 o'clock service. We usually always go to the 10 o'clock service because I kind of like, you know, having my 2 cups of coffee in the morning. So, and I'm not motivated to go to no 8:30 service. I really can't do it. I would have to be up at 5 to do all that, and I'm not. I mean, I'm awake, sorta, but I'm nowhere near motivated. So, oh, I forgot to mention, this is a 14 count. And it's from the Lantern series that I purchased a while back. I got all the season ones, but I'm going to work on this one through probably December and January, considering it's the winter months. I seriously don't have any Valentine whatsoever cross stitch. I was going through my cross stitch stuff. I have summer, spring, fall, winter, but no Valentine. I have nothing like it. Of course, I have found some beautiful, you know, stuff that I would love to do for Valentine. But it's getting all of it together. So, you know, I was like a little disappointed. I have nothing Valentine. So I don't know what I'll stitch for that month. Because I done thought ahead for January, so I'm good. I don't have to figure out a whole lot of stuff. And my Christmas pumpkin cross stitch is coming along really good. Of course, every time I even attempt to do any cross stitching, my cat Moo Moo, God love her, is constantly wanting to be on my lap, so it's not easy to cross stitch with her on her, your lap. She's being very clingy here lately. So, oh, for the love of God, what did I do wrong there? Okay, that's just the way it looked. That looked so weird. I probably should have put the magic thread stuff through this. I have noticed when I work this one, and it's only this one, because the autumn one that I have that's made from the same company, I don't have this problem with the thread, starting to fray and everything. I don't know what it is, but this one's, the thread to these, they like to fray really bad. So, but this is a really pretty purple. Of course, this canvas is still stiff too. I mean, I've tried to loosen it up, but it's still stiff. I know they say to crinkle them, but sometimes it's not easy to crinkle these things. Once they're stiff, they're stiff. They just have to stitch on it to make it loosen up after a while. And I probably should have my stitching glasses on, but I can pretty much see these colors and the holes. No, my son's up in his room. He must be on game. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I can't see that hole. All right. Okay. And for some reason, 14 count needles, goodness gracious, they're sharp. They stab you. Of course, this 14 count looks bigger than the 14 count I'm stitching on for the Christmas pumpkin. I mean, looks bigger. Good Lord. The 14 count on the Christmas pumpkin, looks bigger than this 14 count. I'll get it out here in a minute. Goodness gracious. Tongue-tied tonight. Can't seem to talk straight. Of course, it doesn't help when you have chapped lips, too. I hate having chapped lips. Cold weather does it to me every time. I got Butler on the bed here with me. So if the camera kind of jolts, it's because he is like digging at his ear or scratching something. It's making the entire thing here shake. So if it shakes a little bit, I am sorry. He's usually up front laying down on something else. But for some reason, he just wanted to be back here, and Moo took his spot. So he's probably back here just sulking because he can't get Moo to leave his spot alone. And reluctantly, my daughter kept the dog. I was expecting her to bring the dog back because she does go back to work today. And she didn't bring the dog back. So I was a little shocked. Usually the dog howls. Of course, she said the neighbors don't mind it. So well, we got much more on here. There we go. Alrighty. Got one last row here. Not very talkative tonight. Excuse me. There are just sometimes I just like to be able to just sit here and stitch, talk a little bit, and just enjoy. Y'all can leave me a comment on anything you're working on or about near finished, or if you're starting something new. I don't have nothing new this month I'll be starting. Of course, I already started that one project, the Christmas pumpkin. That's the only thing new that I have started. Unless I find another ornament that I wish to do. Of course, I've got that on my mind too. If I want to start another ornament and whatnot. So alrighty then. You really can't tell if I've done much. Of course, I really ain't done much on this one, but you really can't tell until you flip it over. And even then, it's, I don't know. The colors on this kind of blend. And it's only with these right here. For some weird reason. Alright, what I I do with my scissors? Oh, there they are. Alright everyone, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Instagram and Etsy. Well, everyone, until next time, happy stitching.